Yo, I thought women were supposed to support women, bro. So, this Home Depot worker is facing backlash on Twitter from adult film stars because she is getting noticed. Basically, this woman posted this outfit and it went viral. Everybody's stating that they love a woman that works, that doesn't, do things online. That led to her facing backlash from women on social media stating that her working at Home Depot is not a flex and that it's not really all that attractive. They don't understand the hype. If you type in Home Depot girl on Twitter, you'll see all the negative comments. That's why my man Shaq over here slid into the DMs trying to tell her don't worry about those peoples while trying to shoot a shot a little bit. Now Shaq, no offense, but you would hurt her. Pause. Just relax, man. You need somebody that can handle all that. I ain't saying I know what all that is. Pause. I'm just saying. But this woman does not deserve all the backlash or hate just because people find her attractive. Women are supposed to support women.
Don't you worry.
Anyway, welcome my friends to the RP experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is going to be about the Home Depot girl. Actually, she's a woman. But like I say, we use these words interchangeably. It's the same thing when somebody says, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend. You're still referencing them in that child term, girl or boy. So I don't know. I'm just saying that because I know sometimes women get bent out of shape when you say something like girl or yes, a guy can be demeaning you, but sometimes it's just a reflex because we tend to use that term a lot. Anyway, what the hell is I'm talking about? We are talking about the Home Depot girl and how she got a certain rise to fame in a way just by posting a picture. Now, to women that don't get it, and I covered it in one of my videos of do men really want a good woman? Because they give the women that they would call bad or call 304s or sluts, they give them the most attention on social media. They don't necessarily give that to the woman that's like showing that she's baking cookies and she's in an apron. She gets attention, but she doesn't get a lot of attention. Even though, truthfully, though, as a woman, do you want that much attention? You guys are already have a problem picking the right guy out of the selection that you have. If it gets like even wider, multiple choice, wouldn't that make it harder? I know as a man it would, just in case I have like 10 beautiful women and we all seem to get along. I'm going to be like, kind of can't make up my mind here. Anyway, I have a video of her speaking because I want to give her show that she's a person, because online you tend to look at people as either celebrities or you have this idea of them, and that's why I kind of think everybody should have a spoken video of how they think, how they feel about stuff, and maybe you should be on like a dating profile or something. but not it has to be done in a way that they can't lie. That's why I believe when people do things consistently, posting things of how they think about stuff, it shows the truth of how they move through life. We have Shaquille O'Neal that's looking for this poor girl. And that's a thing that I don't want to forget right now is while it's struggles that both men and women have. There are some things that a man will never experience, but for women is like a dully thing. And in one of my videos, I covered that women they have a safety issue when they are going about their life, especially if they're very pretty, because they can get stalkers, guys trying to assault them or be inappropriate to them, and only the 304s get numb to it and just move through it or something. But for women that's unaccustomed, like this woman right here, it makes it a little harder. But anyway, let's look what Shaq's doing because
With the first pick in the 1992 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State.
She's in the back. I'm in Home Depot. I'm looking for somebody. Did you find her? No, I didn't. Next time, JP. Tell me, have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
Shaq, come on, man. Can we have one? Can we have one woman? I mean, that is the one thing I hate about guys that have that upper status like that, or the players. They will smash any type of girl. Like Shaq, wasn't you just with Brittany Renner? You know, and not saying anything happened, but she has that reputation, and I'm pretty sure you wasn't just going out with her just to go out with her. So yeah. So those men, they will mess with the 304s and like the wild, the party women and the things like that, and then they will turn around and then go after the women that come off as the good women. Now, I'll give this to this woman right here. I would say her name, but I don't know. I think she has enough potential right now, so I'm not going to say her name. But she pulled off that balancing act of glamming up and at the same time uh, appearing to be down to earth and having a honest job. Now, understand that women out here, they don't get it, but the same things that you look for in a man's not looking for it in a woman in most cases. And if he does accept it, that means he compromised or something, because maybe he feels he has limited options, or either maybe he actually likes you as a person and figures that, yeah, it's going to be some bad that comes along with her. But most women that's glammed up tend to be on the 304 side. You know, once again, I don't know her personally, so I don't know how she really is, but she does quote Jesus in the Bible, so she's probably real religious. And usually women that's real religious, usually they tend not to be out in these streets like that. So, you know, I'm giving her the benefit right there, even though that's really none of my business, but I'm just saying. So because she has that aura of being appearing to be a good woman, but also looking when she glams up like a Instagram model. And let me also add that even though with I'm about to show a video now. Actually, I'll say that later. But getting back to Shaquille O'Neal, guys like him have enough women to choose from. And yet he's in this woman's DMs. This is why I mean that even the average woman, if she happens to get enough of a push out there to be seen, she will have men on LeBron James level, movie star, rock star, rapper level. And I'm pretty sure, even though she pointed out Shaquille O'Neal, I'm pretty sure it was some other guys, top tier guys that probably might have slid into her DMs or is now following her. Like maybe they didn't say nothing, but then automatically they started following her. So yeah, that's the thing with those guys. They just seem like they greedy, and those women will sometimes still cave in and obviously go with those types of guys, even leaving the guys that don't measure up like that in the dust. Anyway, she's going to talk right now and explain herself. Not that she has any explaining to do, but I heard she got attacked on Twitter. So Shaq, come on now, and like homies say, like you will hurt her, really.
As y'all probably know me as the Home Depot girl, the girl who went viral, and just talk about how God is really testing my life right now and just testing my faith and trying to keep my patience in him and just trust that there's a bigger thing coming out of all this. Since I blew up on the internet, I have had so much backlash, good and bad. Like, it's been a lot of good, but you know, you also have that percentage of bad. Like, everybody on Twitter hates me for what? I don't know. Like, I literally don't know, just because I stood up for myself, and that's fine. And then Instagram's really cool. And then, you know, other situations that have happened throughout this whole process that have just kind of been crazy. But I literally had to kind of quit my job in this process because of how much I grew and how many people actually seen this. And people were illegally doxing my address and also figuring out where I worked because, you know, I did have my school in my bio, also my location on Twitter and Home Depot. So if you put math together, like, people started figuring stuff out. So now I'm gonna have to probably move and just, you know, kind of relocate and start fresh. And I just feel like I just am grateful to God because this opportunity gives me a chance to start over. I also gained a platform, and that means a lot to me because I work really hard making, you know, my faith, lifestyle, beauty, and fashion content. So this kind of helps me go towards that direction. But it's also scary because I actually haven't received like any type of brand deals or anything like that. A lot of people think that like my net worth is going to flip now because of fame. That's not how it works. It just kind of, it's unmotivating, but I have faith that God is gonna make all of this work out in my favor. So yeah, some doors had to close, but I also know God is going to make a lot of doors open in my favor. So I'm just taking it with the winds, taking the punches, you know, smiling through all this, praying, and just knowing that God has me. Know in due time when the answers and what is for me needs to be revealed, it'll be revealed. I know God is going to make everything work out in my favor in the end, and he's going to bless me, you know, so much because I kept faith in him. I posted his word. I kept my head strong, and through all of this, I actually haven't caught any anxiety through any of this, and I haven't been like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do next? Because I just know, like, I feel in my heart, you know, when you know you're doing right, you know God is going to bless you. And I just kind of wanted to come on here and rant a little bit because I just haven't really had anybody to talk to, you know. So yeah.
Okay, so here she is, the Home Depot girl. Couple things I noticed. So she's not always glammed up. She's still a pretty woman. Some guys have called her a 8, and that's actually a good number because remember, once you women put on makeup, that pushes you up. Uh, some usually I'll rate a woman higher in my head. I won't tell her the number. In the head, if she looks pretty enough in the face and she has a healthy physique and her personality is good, and she has good values or whatever. That's what always pushes up. Like me, I don't just look at the looks, but the looks do get the woman in the door. But it's after that is like a category that I might put like serious, not serious, I can't fuck with you at all type of thing. So yeah, that's my three categories right there. She say a couple interesting things such as so she has dreams of getting in like the fashion, and I'm pretty sure she sticks with it, and I wish you luck, lady. uh Eventually you should have some avenues that open up, but I know you're getting a wall of men coming that way, and then you have a wall of women that will hate on you if they are doing anything, especially that OnlyFans stuff. And like I said before, I know some women that do that. They're not bad people. So, I'm not going to judge you as harshly as most dudes do, but at the same time, depending on the amount of money those women make, and maybe I'll make a video talking about this a little bit more in depth, but I want to do that video the right way because I don't want to come off wrong. And it's not a catering thing. It's just that uh, I really do, like, I know nobody's perfect, and I always look at a scenario as, what if I meet a woman that we get along, we have the same values, well, most of the same values. She's definitely my type attractively, and we hit on everything except for one thing that she does, like she smokes weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't do no type of drugs. So some women will think that I am boring. I do occasionally drink, but I don't want to develop any bad habits right there. So if she does one of those things, even though I don't like it, if she's hitting on everything else, I probably will let it go. But however, it depends. If she's always smoking with random dudes, so it depends on certain things of with her smoking the weed. And I just use that as a example. Uh so yeah, I already talked about Shaq. I want to show you the human side of her because she's a person, and she's still trying to do the right thing. Hopefully, she won't buckle and then do the OnlyFans thing. But if she does, that's her choice. But that gives men out here hope because I know a lot of men will say all women are 304s or all women are this. There are women out here, but they are scattered across the cosmos. And it's like finding is like looking for a needle in a haystack. And at the same time, you are competing with men that's not worthy of that type of woman. Like they may have the status in the money, but their personality is just not good. So wait a minute, why did this happen? Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much it. She, in my book, I would classify as a good woman, not just because she works a regular job, but because she comes off as she's she's not into that manipulation thing of trying to take advantage of weak men out there for their sexual desire. To women that do that, I can't blame you because a lot of men are stupid like that, but for the women that can turn away from the dark side and not do it, I have to give you a standing ovation. Anyway, that's it. Have a good day.
Girl, you out here looking like a protein-packed snack for my hibernation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You out here with your little friends. Come on, man. I see you shining and glistening out here. Come back to... Ooh. Oh, you got the organic botanicals going on. And your hair pieces, the good conditioning conglomerate. Make the cave smell good. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. I got honey in my cave, girl. I got honey in my cave. Come on. See, your friend don't smell as good, but this leg meat, perfect for the... Come on, man. The leg meat, perfect for the cave, man. Come on, girl. I got honey in my cave, girl. I got honey. Hey, where'd she go?
I still wanna run to you. Am I breaking? to, and they'll made it. I still wanna run to